So, how many of you know about 1-1-1 revision? Let's start there for today's class. Anyone? 1-1-1 revision? This is 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. Anyone else who can do it? Can anyone explain what is it? Okay. Basically, whatever you study, okay, it stands there like this. Okay, the chart goes up like this. You study up to 100%. Okay, when you study, next day it starts falling down, and you remember somewhere around 35%. This is psychology. Whoa! Once you take psychology, you can check it up. If you revise the next day, it goes up to 95%. This point is 95. You will remember, if you remember 100% on the first day, that means you will remember 95% if you revise it. Or else the next day itself it's 35, and the next day it will end up somewhere else. If you extrapolate it, then you will end up somewhere. The third day you will forget it. Okay. And this revision will remain here for 1 week. 1 day, 1 week. Okay. Again somewhere around 30% you will remember if you have it on 1 week. If you revise it there, okay, you will have somewhere around 90% of the content. The total content is 100, you will have 90%. Then you go down here, it takes a month time, somewhere around 30% again, it is 1 month. Revise it, you will have 85%. And goes, this particular line will go like this. It will take almost a year for you to forget what you have studied like this. This is 1 day, 1 week revision and 1 month revision, triple one revision. That's how we call it. Okay. Basically, your revision pattern, okay, the syllabus, how you split your time, it should ideally match according to this. What we done now is not exactly 1 day or 1 week revision, because it's only 3 or 4 days. Okay, it didn't match it. But if you have done that, you would have been in a position to come here and tell us what has actually happened. Okay, please try to follow this principle, and if in a team, if you want to do it, you try to revise in this pattern also. Okay, fine, good. So I guess mostly they have completed what is what and what is what we have done last week. The whole section goes like this: verbal, non-verbal, verbal part and non-verbal part. This is somewhere around not 50 but 43 to 45 questions, and this would be somewhere around 30 plus. Okay, if you divide it, this decision making plus 100 and 150 words, this should take you somewhere around 15 questions will be there, and you will have 15 minutes to complete it. I'll just split up with the time also, 15 minutes to do it. And syllogisms will be 2 questions. If you take two, what is the total time? 120 minutes. Okay, 120 minutes, 80 questions. You will have ideally 1.5 minutes per question, and you will not spend 1.5 minutes for all questions, so that you will spend 1 on some questions and 2 minutes for some questions. Okay, something is difficult, you spend 2 minutes. Ideally, difficult comprehensions like this would end up in 2 minutes per question. Okay, this part you will have 8 minutes to complete, 8 to 6 minutes I will be giving it to complete. This section a little bit lesser, somewhere around 5 minutes. This would be 3 minutes per question. Okay, this is your RC part. This is 1 minute per question. Verbal part we will deal it later. Okay, that is how we have done. Okay, marks wise, if you have to see, this is possible. Ideally, if you get anything less than 165, you are not in the race for mains. You can just start preparing for the next class itself, and next prelims. So I guess mostly done. Okay, today we will have this session. Decision making. What we have spoken about decision making last week? Anyone? I guess nobody discussed that. What is decision making? What did we do on decision making last week? Okay. Which part does it come, like where does it fall on the paper? 7 questions, I guess. Okay, how many of you have brought the question paper? UPSC paper? All 3. Okay, we will solve that paper also. Fine. Anybody who has not brought it? Okay. Okay. After the interval, I want you to sit in teams. Okay. Move yourself towards your team. Okay. Align yourself towards the teams. Okay. Decision making. Where does it fall? 60? 72 to 80. Okay. Ideally, what is this? This is the first section you tackle, right? After the small passages, you will be tackling this section, right? Almost the first section. The first 15 minutes of your time you will be giving to this section, right? Next is no negative marks, right? What else? What else did we speak last week? Vidya? Okay. Fine, good. Purshot, what else did we talk on decision making?
The questions are related to executing some common man.
Okay.
Administrative approach.
Admin. Okay. Fine. Not necessarily administrative approach. It could be even a common man. You are traveling in a car. You for urgent meeting. You meet with an accident. Okay. The person next to you meets with an accident. What will you do at that point of time? Could be any question. Okay. You actually bring in your world knowledge, isn't it? Direct opposite to what we spoke in RCs. RCs, you bring in the knowledge only from the passage, whereas in decision making you bring in your world knowledge. Whatever you know about the world, you actually bring in into it the question and try to solve the answers. That is how you do it. Fine. And did I speak about the UPSC? There is 2-0. Okay. 2 options will have full marks. 2 options will have 0 marks. Okay. If you are confused between the first 2 options, that means that 2 options are correct. The next 2 options are actually slow. Okay. 1 minute per question. Okay. Everybody has a paper? This one? Okay. We will try to solve as much as possible today. I have brought in 50 questions. There might be some typo because I have typed it yesterday. So, sorry for that. Let us do the first 10 questions individually. Now, why did I want to align yourself in the group is I want to know who is the best in the group on decision making. Okay. That is why I try to align yourself in the group. For now, we will do the first 10 questions. I am also doing along with you. We will total number of correct. Okay. I want to check with this. So, somewhere write it in the paper. So, we will have a discussion on the final. Needs more interpretation. Okay. First question. What is the answer? Okay. How many of you taking A? Okay. Many. Okay. B? Okay. C? B is actually 1. A 50%. Okay. C is almost 20 to 30%. Okay. D? 5 people. Okay. Since maximum A, tell me why A. Anyone who has taken A? Like it's going to be more of a discussion of from your end. Okay. Why A? Or let's go with from the minimum. B. Why B? Why B? Okay. Okay. So on that condition you will start the ambulance, but the life, there is life involved into it. Very good, true. You never know whether there is a terrorist or a true passenger is inside. But on that condition, why can't you take C? Okay. D. Both simultaneously, terrorist is there in the ambulance. What will you do? Whoever chosen D. Option D. Interact please. Why D? Like there is a terrorist inside the ambulance simultaneously. Okay. See, A and D are almost similar, isn't it? You will permit the ambulance to go in the PM's route. You will permit both ambulance and the PM to convoy to travel simultaneously. It is more or less the similar answer. Only difference is the terms simultaneously. What does simultaneously mean? Together. Okay. Why would you allow Prime Minister's convoy and the ambulance to go simultaneously? Is it actually, will you do it if you are the beat officer? Okay. Why not? Terrorist is there. He blasted, like he is a human bomb. Okay. He doesn't mind about his life. He blasts along with the Prime Minister. Okay. Okay. Fine. At least the PM, you never know which car the PM crosses. Okay. But even if he blasts, there's a very less possibility there when compared to others. PM's life is much more important than the other people there. Okay. Why A or why C? C is the next list. Okay. Ask the ambulance to choose another route or wait till the convoy moves. Good option? Not a good option? Okay. Somebody who says not a good option, tell me why it's not a good option. Yeah.
Suppose ambulance for another route long route.
Okay. Fine. Oh, you never know whether it's a long route or not a long route. That is also there.
Sir, in the question it is mentioned that want to cross the point in the direction of PM's convoy.
Okay. But you can even take the route where the PM convoys have crossed. If he takes a parallel route, okay, not forward, okay. If some PM is traveling from Tambaram to Kodambakam, okay, he travels from that route, okay. If it's stopped at near the airport, you can take a parallel route which is parallel at somewhere near Gindi or not Gindi, before ahead, like before Meenambakam, anywhere they can cross it. But ambulance, everybody will be allowing them to cross, right? Okay.
And this next thing is the whole traffic is halted, so there's little chance.
Ambulance they will allow the place to go. I guess so. Ambulance they will.
At that particular point, the whole traffic is halted.
Okay.
There's little chance that the ambulance can go back, right?
That they will allow to travel. That they will be allowing it. See, there is two options there. Ask the ambulance to choose another route or wait till you don't never know about the seriousness of the patient while you are there in the ambulance. Okay, he could even wait.
With the ambulance, the police is not allowed to check out.
But he can ask the direct driver what's the seriousness of the case.
The ambulance, we can't allow the police to check. The patient will not be allowed.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
The possibility of terrorists moving the ambulance, and so I go with the C, so that we can make a.
Yes, I guess I will also go with C, because allowing the PM to travel in the same route, I would not accept to do it, because the ambulance, if you allow the ambulance to go first and the PM convoy comes next, okay, he can slow down at any point, he can take a AK-47 and shoot the PM's convoy. Okay, so I will not allow the ambulance to go on the PM's route. I will be allowing the ambulance to choose a different route and wait for the convoy moves, or wait till the convoy moves, because You never know what is the seriousness of the patient in the ambulance. You can ask the driver what is the case. It could be a heart attack, it could be even a knee problem.
What if it's a heart attack?
If it's a heart attack, then if it's a heart attack, then you can ask them to take another route, possibly.
What if it takes long time?
But that call,
It's not given.
that call you have to take it at that point of time.
That's what, since it's not given,
If there is no another route, what will happen? No, prioritizing is very much important.
But they have given there is another route, right? You take another route.
இப்போ நம்ம பிஎம்க்கு முன்னாடி ஸ்டாப் பண்ணாங்க அதுக்கு நம்ம ப்ரொடெக்ஷன் கொடுத்துருக்கோம்ல அந்த அளவுக்கு
Which protection you are given?
ஃப்ரண்ட்ல
Conveniently, they will be secured front and back.
ஃப்ரண்ட் அண்ட் பேக்
Okay.
Conveniently, they will be secured front as well as back.
Okay, he takes AK-47 and shoots at all the convoy. See, your purpose of standing there at that point is to protect the PM. At that point of time, when you're traveling, he is a man of serious importance. He has to travel with safety, and you have to ensure his safety. Okay, it is a life of other person, life of a citizen is at risk there. But you ask him to take alternate route, but you will allow the PM convoy to travel safely, because it is your job also at the end. Okay, if you allow the PMs, your job is also at risk. So that I would take C. There could be a second option which can allow to say A also. Okay, but I would take C at this point of time. My best option would be C. Fine. Doubt? Okay. this could come. Okay, when decision making, these I would go with C. My personal option, answer C. My answer C. There is no answers for the question. I am also solving along with you, so I am taking my answer as okay.
so what if I could send the ambulance at first?
Okay.
And from the person in charge for further notice, like they could also check it, right?
But actually, they will what they will do is they will sideline all the vehicles also when the PM convoy comes. That while traveling, if a PM convoy comes, all the vehicles which is moving along the road will be sidelined and made them to wait on the sideline. So they will not actually allow it. When PM convoy comes, they will block the whole road. But they are reducing the possibility. The probability is being reduced. Yes, that's true. But then, at that point of time, what you are trying to do is what is the question?
What I would try to do is not sideline the vehicle, right? In case I do that, then I would permit the ambulance also to go along.
But they will cordon off the whole road. I guess that they will cordon off the whole road.
In that case, maybe C might be an option.
Yeah, they will cordon off the whole road.
Say sidelining all the other vehicles, I don't see any difference.
But if it's other minister, I guess they will be sidelining. But if it's a PM, they will cordon off the whole road. Okay. Okay. Question 2. Answers A, B, C, D. Percentages. A. How many of you will take A? Madam, 1. That's it. B. Okay. C, like almost 40%. Okay. C. 1. D. Okay. Okay. What is actually tsunami? Okay. At what point? Seashore. Okay. What is tsunami and where does it strike? That is okay, sir. Where does it strike? Shore. Okay. The fishermen at high seas. Okay. The fishermen are at high seas. At that point of time, is it necessary for you to send a helicopter and ask them to return? Not required, because sea rise will be there and then water will be traveling. So it is not actually mandatory for the helicopter to be sent. Okay, you call and send a helicopter. So option A, who was chosen, that's wrong. Okay, option B. What is the speed that a tsunami travels, and what is the speed a fisherman travel? You know that they are at high seas. Okay, what is the speed a fisherman travels? What is the speed a fishing boat travels? On whatever speed they travel, the fishing boat, they will not reach faster than tsunami. So at whatever time they will come after the tsunami has reached the place, right? Correct? So is it necessary for them to send a helicopter, ask fishermen to stay in the high seas until the further notice is given? Because see, their relatives are there in that sea coast, right? And they will be in anxious state when they hear a news that tsunami has struck the place, and they will try to return, and it will create a panic among the fishermen to return faster. So is it necessary to do that? Okay, so option B is also cancelled. So majority of people who have selected option B, yeah. Option C, one person. Who is that one person to do it? Yeah, ask relatives to inform. Again, same situation. It will set a panic. And high seas, are you sure that there will be a cell phone tower to pick up the signal? If it's a satellite link, then you can. Cell phones. See this one. Bring in the world knowledge. Try to bring as much world knowledge as possible. Cell phone towers possible, high seas. Like if you travel somewhere around half a kilometer, then you will not have signals at all on the seas. Sorry? That is very close to the coast, not in the high seas.
If there are 500 men, there's the least possibility at least one man can pick up the call.
If there is no signal, then how could there's a possibility, but then do you want to create a panic situation among them also?
No, at least we can try to save.
See, you are the collector at that point of time. Try to see, what would you try to do in a situation of calamity? That is what the question is. There is a clear case of calamity which is going to happen, and what would you try to create? Is the 500 men more important because they will be safe? Okay, that is one. Or you have to save about 50 to 20,000 people on the seashore. What would you try to do as a collector? Their life is safe. Okay, the 500 men life is safe. You know it. Would you try to do that? Would you try to spend time on that, or would you try to evacuate as well as take the valuable documents? Okay, if it's a tsunami, then you have to take all your valuable documents as much as possible. Try to take it and move along. So what would you try to do? Sorry, sir. That's the correct answer. Okay, there's only one option to do it. Some 500 men have gone to the sea for fishing. What would you do? Not for them. On that situation, tsunami has struck. What would you do at that situation as a collector? That is what the question is. It's a decoy. Actually, giving 500 fishermen is a decoy. Okay, that 500 is a number. They have given a large number. That is again a decoy. What is decoy?
Deviation. Diverters.
Yes. Have a dictionary when you are in my class. You can refer it. I actually want you guys to do it. Why I am saying a non-usable word is basically for you to refer it. At least write it down somewhere and ask it. And if it's a class is over, you come and ask me what is decoy. Okay? Decoy.
Sir,
Yes.
in the high sea, the calamity is very less than
There is no calamity actually. There will be no calamity. No, there will be no sea waves. There is no waves in the high seas. You will not have a wave. Only at the seashore you will have a wave. For this you must know what is actually tsunami. Where does it strike? That is what they are testing from this question. Okay, fine. Any more doubts? D. My answer D. Why? See, you are the collector of a coastal district. Okay, that is the coastal district is important. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Wait. Suddenly, a tsunami warning is issued. Okay. Some 500 men have gone to sitting. What would you do?
Okay. அதாவது question issued நோட முடிஞ்சிருந்தா the D is the best preference also. Okay.
Okay.
அது என்ன கேக்குது from 500 minutes ஒரு situation மாதிரி கேக்குது.
No. What is your action at that point of time? At that time, what is your action?
What about the 500 minutes situation?
The 500 men will not get. He will not die. At high sea, he will not die. Sorry. No. See, it is your decision to take that. It is your decision at that point of time to take care of the people who will be getting affected, rather than creating panic among the 500 people also. Would you create a bigger panic? You already have 15,000 people to take care of. Would you add another 500 to take care of?
If they are asking what you will do for the 500 people,
No, that is that.
option may be D.
Yes, that is how it goes.
If not that, D will be the answer. What if
Hmm.
they are Scott's responsibility?
Okay. But you are not sure. They have not given. I would go with D option. Okay, here. Okay. There could be an option B also correct. Okay. Option B also could be correct. Could be correct, but not the first option. For me, not the first option. Maybe second option. Okay. If there are two options, second option. These questions are not from UPSC. Basically, it is taken from other papers. So there could be only one question correct. I guess for this, I had selected D and the correct answer was D also. I had done this question paper. That's why I'm okay. Third question. Okay, A, B, C, D. Come on, first. A. No one. B. No one. C. Okay, almost 50. D. Again 50. Yeah. Okay. So A and B is not required. Get down, put the man in the auto and send your PA with him to the hospital. You are going for the CM. Okay. CM meeting at the secretariat. Okay. Without PA, you will not know much of the facts. That is the reality. So you will not send your PA also. But see, there could be two options, and those two options is what you have selected. There is a high possibility that both options are correct. Okay, you will get full marks, full 2.5 marks for these, either selecting C or D. So this, I guess I don't want to debate on it. I would select D, but C is also fine. I would see, my preference I am giving it, not necessary that is the perfect answer. Decision making is what is the decision you will take at that point of time, rather than what my options would be. The fourth option, fourth question, A, B, C, D. No, A how many? A 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, come on guys, make it fast. Okay, 5 people. B, 1. Okay, C, 1 again. D. Okay, people who are selected D, tell me why others are not correct. Why is others wrong? Why is C wrong?
C can be the answer. Plus C. Both C and D can be the answer.
Correct. What he has said is correct. There is no law in your place. But see, for begging, Polity sir, explain. There is no law in your place. How will you term begging as public nuisance? You can't do it.
Not that the action of begging is a public nuisance, but that going behind the table for begging is a public nuisance. Making a favor to someone, going around.
See, you don't have you cannot term begging as public nuisance. There is no law for that. How would you term it as public nuisance? You with the knowledge can term it as public nuisance, but you have to have a law for that to do it. Sorry?
BCD, nothing is affected. Even you can't want them with the consequential action.
See, even if you talk with the beggars to minimize the begging, will they accept it?
No, that would be
Silence, please. Silence. Come on, please. Silence.
that would be my first priority.
Okay.
At first, I can't go and want them with any consequential action, or I cannot file any case against them.
See,
So there is no law.
begging on the whole concept of the constitution is prohibited. That is one thing you have to remember that. It is prohibited. Begging is not allowed in India. So that is one. You can warn them of a consequence, because even if you they don't have anything else to do. What else will they do other than begging?
Yeah, that's what I will talk.
But if you talk with them, what else will they do? They will come and ask you that they want to do something, okay, but you have to give them a job which they are not they are basically unskilled, they are illiterate, they don't have a house to run, they will have a large family to take care of. What will you try to do on these situations?
Those are second things which,
And they will say this is easy money.
yeah, those are second things which we should focus on. Just by warning.
But you are trying to say there will be a union. Okay, some beggars accept, some beggars don't accept. What will you try to do? So that's what you can't convey every. Where would you convey a meeting basically? Where would you convene a meeting? What is the meaning of convene? Write it down if you don't know. Write it down. Yeah. Where would you convene a meeting?
Want them, still those things are applicable, right? Like large families, no money, no job.
See,
So
basically,
how can you force them to stop?
I guess the first thing is I would warn them. Okay, I would want them to leave this thing. This is a public nuisance, and I want the public to be safe. So I would want them to leave this.
But how
job.
can you want them with any consequential action if there is no law at all?
If that's only second case. If they continue to do it, you will want them for consequence action.
But there's no law, right?
There's no law.
Then how can you want them with any consequential
Want them for the nuisance which is being created. But where is it? Where are they given?
In your state, there is no law in your state.
Okay, you have a
In my constitution it is there. My constitution it is
right done.
so in that case I will want. In that next case I will consequently I will arrest you.
Okay. I would go D. Okay, as a collector, I will not go keep pleasing people. I will be. Sorry? Beggars Association is there only in cinemas, not in reality. Next step. If you do it, then we will have you on some consequential action can be taken. See, they are actually people who have nothing. Okay, if you warn them, they might leave this thing and go away. That is one step you can do. But you can't go and please them, keep talking to them. You have to be hard at certain places, and that place is this, because the public is more important, and stopping the nuisance is very important for you, though there is no law. Okay, so on that case I will take D. Okay, there could be an action. Okay, you can even, if it is the seriousness is much more, I can even arrest the people as a token arrest, maybe have them for a 1 week arrest or something. Okay, the next scenario would be I will arrest the people. Okay, yeah, arrest them not for theft. Okay, sorry, no, sorry. That's for theft. Okay, no, I would not arrest them for theft. There's only one option. Option D. Yes, correct. Okay. Fifth question. Okay, let's go. One A, B, C, D. Come on, fast. A. No A's. Okay. B. Okay, almost 50%. C. Again 50%. D. Okay. One representative from B, one representative from C. Argue yourself. Come on. A, B. Okay, B. Someone from B. Who's B? Discuss. Pakatla likadinga, you will hit on the other. Someone from this side. Someone from this side, come on. B. Who has taken option B? Jiva. B. Debate. Debate among yourself. Why C? Please silence. See, you do not stand, but someone has stood so that you will have a debate on that. Yeah. Yes. Stand up, boss. Let them. Okay, government job. Take it as government job. Okay, you guys are doing it. Why are you talking to us? Okay, you guys debate on it. Silence, please. Other silence, please. Yes. Decision making, you can have world knowledge. See, granted is. Okay, even if it's a private job, okay, you are a manager and there is a subordinate under you, assistant manager is promoted for the GM post. Would you accept it? You will accept it. Okay, fine. So option D, take it as your fate. Huh? Sorry. Yeah. Please, silence, please. Excuse me, first bench. Nobody has taken AD, that's why I am saying BC. Okay, granted marks. You debate for B, come on. Don't be Visu, man. Yes. Sir, government job. First option B, second option C, both options are correct. B, C, both options will be correct. Actually, this is a case which happened, no? Like real case, right? This is a real case, I guess. Actually, they resigned. She resigned the job. That person actually resigned from the job. But B or C is the correct option. right? Sixth question, A, B, C, D. Come on, yaar, A. How many A? No A's, no B's. B. C. B. Okay. C. C1. Okay. D. Okay. Mostly D. Madam, will you help her overlooking the rules as a collector? Okay. You know it's a genuine case, but rules do not provide, like, rules are predominantly important for the collectors. Okay. Anyone from civil service, you cannot go beyond the rules. So that is what it's been given. And you are in a career diplomatic job, anything you cannot do it. So rules are predominant, because you have to come, like, if there is a question, okay, you will follow only the rule book to say I have given based on this, and there is an option to say there is something help her better in a better way. So C, I don't think will be the correct option, it will be the wrong option. Okay, overlooking the rules. B, will tell her politely you cannot help would be the second best option. Okay, you cannot help is the second best option, but on the case if it's a serious grievance, okay, for example, I'm giving an example, if it's a cancer or something like that, okay, it's a genuine case and you need to help her, on that case you will go to an NGO and do it. So either B or D would be a correct answer. Eighth question, A, B, C, D. Wait, sir. Oh, sorry. Seventh question. Yeah. Excuse me, please. Yeah.
If you ask the person to go to a NGO, so the government is able to help them.
Not on every case the government will be in a position to help everyone. In certain cases there is no provision for them to help, then they might even suggest an NGO to do it. But that is where lot of corruption actually occurs. But on a genuine case you can ask an NGO, because it's a non-government organization, they are doing it for the public. On that case you can ask them. If it's a genuine NGO, you can ask them to do it.
Sir, in that question they gave rules do not provide. So you can go by NGO.
Not necessary. Rules are not rules. Sorry. Okay. As a private person, okay. This situation, what will you try to do? There's someone who's coming for help, you cannot do it. Okay, what will you try to do? Who's that person? That could that be an NGO? Could that be a person who can help? That is what the person as a humanitarian effort you are trying to do. What is humanitarian? Everybody knows, right? Okay, humanitarian effort, you can try to do that. Seventh question, A, B, C, D. A, how many? Okay. B, no one. C, majority. D, okay, some. Why would a person go with A? Tell me why A. A. Somebody shouted A from here. Okay. A. Yeah.
Because your senior order you should buy something.
Okay.
You don't know the cost of the product.
Okay. Fine. That all is fine, sir. Sir, why we would buy emissions required the most and then inform the senior about the condition. Could be an option. Yeah. B.
But the machines are very important, so you cannot buy, like, you cannot separate, like, you can buy a little bit of that.
But you buy the most important machinery at that point of
Other
time.
missions are
Machines
God.
are important.
Other missions are also required.
Other missions are also required. Okay.
So you will put on efficiency, you will just bargain, and then you can.
Good. B option. Nobody has taken B option, right? Low quality products you will not buy. At least on paper you will not buy. In reality you might buy. the defense deal actually. C. Mostly it's go C. Why would you not tell your senior the money is less? How many of you have taken D? Okay. What would be the answer for these people? Why can't you tell to a senior the money is less? Ideally, it is not your condition. It's not your reason to bargain when you go for a government order. Would you not tell your senior that the money is less? Why should you bargain for a government order? It's not for your personal gain you are doing it. Why should you bargain?
Benefit to the government actually.
Huh?
We are giving our best. We are trying to give that. If you are not doing it, it's not our mistake. It is our responsibility. It is our responsibility to do
Put in more effort.
Any deals would be bargained. Any deals would be bargained. Okay, and the best has to be taken. That is why it is. But you will even tell your senior the money is less. Even after bargaining, if the money is less, then the next option is tell your seniors. So option C will be the correct option, followed by option D. Correct? Yes. C. First, that's what I'm saying. First step, first action would be you will try to bargain as much as possible and tell your senior about the money requirement, or tell your senior directly. If you can't bargain, tell your senior directly about the money. G. Janardhanan. Tell your senior that the money is less. That is second option if you can't bargain. Or buy the machine. You can even go with A, but I'm not sure because all the machines are required and it is more important. Since it's an important thing, see, going with D, what you're trying to do is you are trying to prolong the procurement. Okay, because since it's a government order, it has to take time to come back and the files have to travel back and forth. So that would take time. Okay, so D would not be the best option. But try to bargain as much as possible. If it's a some amount, then they might be in a position to give it from the funds. So C is the best option. I'm going with C. Eighth question, A, B, C, D, come on. A, come on, like, wait. You've been doing it for 7 questions, you still come and say B, C, D. Okay, A, how many people? 1. Okay. B, majority. C, okay. D, some. Okay. Let's go with A. Why? Okay, madam. You are getting a complaint stating that a VIP in a district is going to conduct a marriage of his daughter who is a minor. Okay. You don't know the facts whether she is a minor or not at that point of time. Will you go and stop the marriage? You will find out. Okay, you will find out, but that's your answer. You will find out. Where is option to find out is there? Check out options, other options. That finding out is what the options is. Where is the option?
Confidential inquiry.
Yes, that is one.
But I don't really see that, if the marriage is going to happen, I think stopping it immediately is the best solution. And if she's not a minor,
No, but
then
then,
always get
see,
married.
if it's a VIP, then obviously, if it's a VIP, the local police would know it. So that wouldn't take time. You can make 5 calls in a matter of 10 minutes. So that might not take much of a time. Okay.
So whoever it is, if it's against the law and if she's actually a minor,
If it's against the law, you never know whether it's against the law. At that point of time, do you know whether it's against the law?
no, not really. But once I find out,
The once you find out, that's the second. Like you take the first step, not the second step. Basically saying, at that point of time, you will take the first step. What is the first step? You will inquire about it. So where is the inquiry part of it? That option you must say. Now say which options are correct. Option C, who was taken? Yeah, you will personally go. Do you have how many? What as a collector? What is the kind of things you have to do in the district? What are your tasks in the district? There are many tasks. One marriage is very important. Okay, that also you must take into inquiry. So visit the house of the inquiry. you go and inquire the VIP and he says she is above 18. What will you try to do? Will you go and ask for the 10th certificate, 12th certificate and all that? Possible, not possible? Tell me, like, please reply. She says she is above 18. What will you try to do? So that's what. You ask for the certificate, you don't have the jurisdiction to go and inquire also. As a collector, you don't have the jurisdiction to do that. That's only the police who has the jurisdiction to do it. Okay? So B is the best option. I would go with B. There's only one option, I'll go with B. And majority got it. Okay, D. Okay. Time. What is the time which has been taken? Come on, tell me about the time. Has the complainant, he has come to you directly, okay, he has bypassed all the sections and it directly come to you, okay, and you will ask you will not take responsibility. See, basically it says you will not take the responsibility of it. Never take a decision where you will say you will not take the decision, like it's not your job. If it's falling under your jurisdiction, if it's falling under your district, it is your responsibility to assure that the complaint, all the grievances are handled. Never give your job to someone else. It is correct that that person has bypassed all the levels and directly come to the senior most level. That doesn't mean like you will not take into, because that is also important. It is in your rule book to take care of all the marriages and all that put together. So I guess your direct subordinate would be the SP on the law and administration level. You will ask him to inquire. I guess that would be the most appropriate option here. Yes.
So recently there is a judgment, right? Judiciary has said that you should not directly approach the senior people it should come via.
Fine, accepted. But then he has come. What will you do? Okay, you are the collector.
Everybody is coming.
Fine, sir. You are the, not necessary. Not everybody will be in a position to meet the collector directly.
Today a person is coming. Tomorrow then some 10 or 20 people are coming. Regularly it's happening. What do you do?
Okay, fine. Now one person has come. What will you do? I'm just putting it back to you. One person has come and say there's a child marriage happening in that area. What will you try to do?
So that is a better way that I can inform to that.
It is not. You are not very sure whether the rest of the complaints will directly come to the collector. You will be in a position to whether all the complaints will be coming to you.
It's a case of VAT.
If such kind of action comes, okay, then that means the local police is in at issue. Correct? The local police is not taking up the case. If 10 complaint comes, then you will take up to the issue. You will take up to the SP again to check whether the local policemen are not in a position. Sorry? Okay. Let's close it. B is the best option. Okay. Any doubts? We'll have it later. Okay. 9th question. A. Come on, guys. A. 2. Okay. Many. Almost 10%. Yeah. B. Okay. C. 2, 3. D. Okay, guys. I guess at least 50% did not complete the question. Let's give them 2 minutes time to complete the question. It's only 15-20 people who have raised the arms. How many didn't do it? How many did not do it? How many did not do it? I guess mostly did not raise the arms. That's what I'm asking. Okay, come back again. A, how many? Okay, A is much more now. B, fine. C, D, done. Which option to start first? Which was the least? Basically, D was the least. C was the least, I guess. Okay, let's start with C. You are the district magistrate of the district. Panchayat elections are going on the district. During the election of the village, 2 leading parties have a conflict. What will you do? C option, go there and try mediate the situation. local panchayat election is happening, you are the basic, sir, Jiva, returning officer, right? Local panchayat also. Local panchayat also, you are the returning officer. So you will have lot of jobs when you are during the elections. Okay? So on that case, would you go there and try to mediate a situation between two local panchayat parties? You will not try to do it. So option C, I would not go do it. D option, write to the state election commission about the incident. You are the person who are taking the responsibility during elections. Would you write to them on a local issue? You will not do it. So C or D is cancelled. Okay? So either A or B. So since B is the next least option, let's go there. Tell the parties that you will cancel the candidature. Do you have the right to do it? They have the right to do it. But is the situation so grievous that you have to do it?
We don't know for sure whether it disrupts the election or not.
That's true, but then on first time you are listening to an instrument or saying that there is some disruption, would you directly say like you will remove the candidature?
So we need to warn them. We need to try to control, and if they are not being controlled, we need to
How would you try to control?
using police.
That's what option A. Option B would be the next option, but not the correct option. Option A is the first step you will take. If they don't listen again, then you will try to cancel the candidature. Okay? If you go with D option, again you are running away from your responsibility. It is your jurisdiction to do it. Okay? So D is not the correct option. Okay? Try to do this. Okay? 50 if there is the 4 options are there. Okay? Try to remove 2 options out of it. 2 options would be wrong, 2 options would be correct. Okay? Try to put into. I would like to, from the next set of questions, I would like to see 2 wrongs and possibly 2 corrects. 2 corrects need not be mentioned, but these options would not come. That you try to remove first. Okay? Then what is the percentage of this? Which is bigger? Which is greater? This is greater? Greater than, lesser than, equal to, what is? Come up guys. Janathanan. 1/4, 1/2, which is bigger? Which is correct? This is correct? Right? So you try to minimize 2 options from that first. Then you try to solve the answers. Tenth, right? 9th is done, right? 10th, yeah. A how many? Nobody. B? Okay. C? Okay. D? Okay. B1 and D3. Okay. A is 0. I take A as 0. Okay. B? Would you want them of severe consequences? Yes, you might do it. That is what actually happened. Okay, you can do it. That is one. D, ask your staff to keep vigil. Okay, how many staffs would you keep a vigil on? How many staff would you need to keep a vigil on the local place? Ideally, all families which is giving birth to a child, because you never know what's a boy or a girl child when they are pregnant. Okay, so that is quite a number of staffs you can do it. So D would not be the option. B you can do it, but the best option is C. Good. 9.
Shakti team. நீங்க தான் சொன்னீங்க team.
Okay, then we can have it later, or how am I do it? I need these numbers to show the people like who are getting.
50 க்கு எவ்வளவுன்னு பாத்துக்கலாம்.
No, we will not be in a position to complete 50. That is what I am saying. Okay. Okay, let me write it. Next, Veera, you 9. Okay.
9 எனக்கு. டீம் நீங்க
team illa, individual people. 9. 9. Okay, your team everybody has got 9. Okay, next. 9, 8, 7. Where's the attendance? Basically I can have it. Attendance, no attendance. Okay, fine. We will do it later. Do the next 10. Next 10, next 10. It's less than 10. If you see the time, then it is, if it's less than 10, then you are going faster than 1 minute. Okay, you can do one decision making question in 30 seconds. Okay, but do not fix it as 30 seconds because some questions could be tricky. Have it as a minute, but you can do it faster. Okay, you actually gain time in this section. Okay, so the first 15 minutes which you said, ideally there could be some disturbances also, because you will be writing your name and all that. They will be giving a sheet, you have to sign there, you have to keep your left thumb impression, and all that will be there. So all that put together you can do it in this 15 minutes. Okay, that is one. Have that in mind, because there will be some external disturbances also while doing examinations. That external disturbances has to be done involved in this 15 minutes time. If they don't come in the first 15 minutes, then you are supposed to finish it even quicker, so that you spend ideally 3 minutes, they will take it up. That 3 minutes you use it somewhere else. Fine, let's do it. A, B, C, D, 11. A, I would like to see A. How many A? 1. B, B1, okay. C, okay, mini. D, okay. B, why option B? Would you give the details to the MLA to save your life? Sir, B, option sir, B, excuse me. B, right? D, right. Okay, B is 0, D, how many? Like 3 people now. Why D? You will go to the media? Arvind Kejriwal.
Not like that. So, police, even threat police so when we are
There is no use in complaining to police, instead I can go to media.
no use சொல்ல முடியாது. So அவனுக்கு வந்து அதே மாதிரி threat வர chances
Is it in the rule book to say go to the media? Then
It's my opinion.
it's your opinion, that need not be correct. Okay, going to the media might not be the correct option. My personal opinion, I will not go to the media.
but இப்போ வந்து ஒரு போலீஸ்க்கு சொன்னோம் அவனுக்கு அதே threat இருக்கு இது ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து சால்வ் ஆகல.
Actually, if we are going to police, the police will inform to the MLA.
Okay,
So அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு
then what steps can you take?
Again, our life will be in threat. So it is the D will be the right option according to me, sir.
and once people know the people were aware of the issue, then chances of your
Threatening an officer, it seems that
What if, okay, if that is the case, you are not sure whether media is correct also. If you say the police might not be correct, what is the option of media not being correct?
how many media
So you will go to all medias.
Sun TV மட்டும்
No, will you try to go to all medias?
yeah ஒரு information ஒரு மீடியா கொடுத்தா எல்லா மீடியா will be
we
at
can
a
select
point.
the media, sir, but we can't select the police station. Right? We can select the media, but not the police station.
So my option I have taken based on the procedure to do it, A or C. A also you can even, like on that condition you can even go and speak to the, even if it's threatening you can speak to him, because you are the collector of the place.
We cannot make him understand, right? If
Why-
he is-
why can't
if
you
he
do
is
it?
threatening to kill, it shows that he is
Okay, on that condition C is the first option, A would be the next option, but you can talk to him. You can talk to him. There is no doubt that you cannot talk to him. I would
we
go
can talk
either
to him,
with,
but we cannot understand him.
But there will not be
The
any
level we cannot understand him.
okay, on that condition you go to the next option, that is go to the police and inform them of the situation. If that doesn't work, then you take the next option. See, it is order of preference, if you do it on that order of preference, then if it's order of preference, then you will go with A first. You will try to make him understand. If he still threatens, that is what they have done. He has, you have refused. So that means you have explained to him. That is already done. So A might not be the first option. So C could be the first option. Okay, majorly everybody is done correct. But going to the media, I am not sure. I am seriously not sure, because it is not in the procedure. It is not in the rule book that you have to go to the media.
The purpose of media.
Purpose of media is to give you news. That doesn't mean like if you are threatened that you will go and give the news to someone else. From media, he will be in a position to answer. Come on. Purpose of media.
Whatever is happening, like illegal activities, you can't directly expose to media.
See?
Everything you are going in media and
Siri, what will you prove you give to media? By his words only, he threatened you.
And he is only threatened you by words. Correct. What proof do you have?
If police may favor of that.
That could be. See, things are there. Okay, but what procedures you will take at that point of time is a question. You think in reality at that point of time you will do this, but textbook says something. Okay, see,
It's my opinion.
it's your opinion, G, but what UPSC will give you marks for, that is what. See, end of the day, okay, the section should be not named CSAT. Okay, this is not the name should be given. The name should be marks. Where would your marks come from? That is where you must be looking for. For the examination, at least look only for marks. Okay, this is a section where you must get at least, see, they have given you 2 options. Out of 2 options, like 4 options, 2 options will be correct. And there will be no negative marks for this section. On that condition, it is, you have to take the 2.5, because everybody else will be taking 2.5. Last class I said, right, like there's no possible, there's no, how can you give an edge? You have to get the things correct where others get correct. You have to get things correct where others make a mistake also. These are sections where they will be getting it correct. So you also should get correct. What you will do may not fetch you marks, but what marks will give you, that you have to take it wrong. In reality, you might go to the media, but this here you have to go for this. What is the procedure followed? That you have to take. Okay? Fine. 12th question. Wait, A, B, C, D. A, predominant, B, B1. Okay, C, 1, 2, U, madam. C, 2, D, hey, C, D, D. Okay, D2, C1. Okay, B1. You are a traffic police officer, you are on night duty, your brother is getting caught. See, scenarios you have to see. You are a traffic police, your brother is getting caught. Okay, what will you do? And drunken drive. What will you do? Give him a warning and let him go? Will you do it? Will that give you a mark? Okay, will that give you a mark? Give him a warning and let him go. Will that give you a mark? What are you trying to do there? No. What are you trying to do? Like, on that situation, you are there. Give him a warning and let him. He is drunken and he can meet with an accident. You let him go. Misusing of power is one, and you are aiding. Okay, you are abetting. What is abetting? Take it down. Abet. You are abetting him to make a mistake. Okay, he goes meets with an accident after that. Will you allow him to do it? Sir? B option, sir. That's wrong. Okay. C. Let him go thinking that you will make him understand at home. Again, then you are leaving him. Possible? Because he can meet with an accident again. Warn him and let him go again. Will you do it? So option? Fine. Any clarifications required on this question? Okay. 13. A, B, C, D. A. Let's go with A. Okay. B, right? C. Okay, D. I guess half of you did not raise your hands. Okay, fine. No answer, I would take some. Collector of a district, religious clashes takes place. What is your immediate priority? Would you set up? Whoever raised D? What is immediate priority? Come on. Wait. D option. D option. Whoever has chosen D should speak. What is D option? Yeah. Peace committee. There is a religious riot which clash is taking place. Would you set up a peace committee to do it? Second step. You have to talk with them. That is second step. But you have to create calm in that situation. What you will try to do? Clarifications required? A. Why A?
First priority would be to stop the actions. So you have to arrest.
How would you arrest the people? Basically, there are people running about here and there fighting the situation. How would
Knowing who are the persons who are responsible, right?
How would you know a situation? Everyone is a mob. In a religious clash, everyone is a mob. Okay, person who you might even see him as a good person, could turn as a mob at that point of time.
Religious person who instigates.
One second. Mudishtu.
Any person who instigates the clash.
You never know who instigates the clashes. It could be even a clash between two individual people who have created the whole scenario. Okay, you never know what is the reason behind it. Okay, so where is it? Sorry. Arrest the people responsible. You don't know who is the person who is responsible. So only if you create calm, then you can investigate who is the person responsible and then arrest him. That is a future step of action, but not the immediate step of action. The immediate step of action would be impose a curfew. Fine, good. 14. A, B, C, D. A. How many of you will do A? Will allot the second room to the CM? Less comfortable, which is less comfortable than the one observed by the. Who's actually observer in election? Okay, arrange shelter. There's a riot and you are arranging for a shelter. What will happen? Okay. Who is an observer? Not the chief electoral officer, not necessarily. Anyone could be an observer. Anyone could be an observer basically. Not necessarily the officials also. Okay, some big officials, okay, from the election department have come. CM or the election observer, who would you give a preference to? At that point of the election, when you say election, they have the rights, okay, moral code of conduct is once it is put up, they have the rights to, they are the bosses basically at that point of time. So CM or the observer, whom would you give preference to?
At that time you are responsible to the election commission, not the chief.
Both are equal, okay, on that point of time both are equal. So A option, how many would you take it? You will not allot the CM the second best place, okay. Done. B. Why would you do it to an observer than not to a CM? That's what, they both are same at that point of time. Even observer has more power than the CM. Actually, in reality could be different, but actually if you say like observer has a more power at that time because he can cancel the whole set of elections in the district also. Okay, done. You can have option B as correct, okay. C. Would you make arrangements for a 3-star hotel? Good. Meet CM and explain the facts. How many you do it? Who is that? Me, Chief, explain the facts about it. You. Okay. Will you listen? What will you say? Like, I'm not sure. You can meet. Obviously, you can meet, but I'm not sure what his answer would be. I am not very sure about my answers. I have circled B, C, and D in this answer. I have left alone A alone there. I have circled B, C, D. But if you have to give preference, okay? Wait, it's my preference. So how do you? My preference. You have made your preferences. My preferences, I'm saying. Sir. See, you make arrangements for a suit. What is suit? Huh? Why? That you can do it at point of time. You can make decisions on that. Decisions can be made. You are making only arrangements. You are not paying it for. Have they mentioned pay for the 3-star hotel? You are making arrangements at 3-star hotel. Okay. Sir, please, questions. What is it? You are making arrangements at a 3-star hotel. And you are giving him a suit. What is a suit basically is? It's actually like a living room. Okay, you can refer the dictionary again. It will be like a living room, maybe with 4 or 5 rooms, somewhere around 1,500 to 2,000 square feet.
Comfortable in the same guest house.
Absolutely. So, C would be my first option, or I would even take B as an option. There are 2 options, C or B, both 50-50%. Okay, I would not do D because anyways he is not going to listen to me, but that's an option. I have circled it. See, I am not circling it now. I have circled D also. 15. A, B, C, D. Okay, sir. I'm a bit skeptical of this question. Okay, because you are the SP, right? Superintendent of Police. You are the SP. Okay, you are training SP. Okay, fine. Okay, A option. How many A? Nobody A. B. 1. Okay, C. Majority. D. Okay, minority. Obvious, majority, minority. Okay, you talk it to SP, right? Superintendent of Police. What is? Okay, you are in training, ASP, you illegal mining. You are talking to the Superintendent of Police. What is Superintendent of Police? SP. SP. Then why do you talk with appointment with SP again to discuss the issue? No. That's the same thing. It's the same thing.
How can that be?
I guess the question is wrong, or I have made a typo error somewhere here. Okay, but I guess who has said B? Okay, let's not give the correct answers. Like, at least we will drill down. Who will say B? Who has said B? So why B? Would you wait for the next term to come? Why can't you take? You are the legal person to take care of the situation. Okay, you have to take care of natural resources, the people of the city, and create calm in the city. Okay, you think you will not be in a position to do it? But then why are you there? See, you can't create a change, then why are you here? Sorry, yes.
Maybe the next time the resources may not be there, everything will be there.
They could even swindle up the whole place. What is swindle? Take it down, swindle. Okay. That's all there, but you can't wait to the next PM. Okay, that means you are going away from your responsibility. Do not take an option where you will let down your responsibility. That would be a blunder to do it on these kind of questions. Okay, that's why I said make it 2 and 2. See to it that whether you are running away from your responsibility. If there is an option of that happening, do not take that as an option. Okay, you are running away from your responsibility, should not be the option. Okay, there is a connection with the Chief Minister of the state. Would you talk with the Chief Minister of the state? So who has selected D? I doubt that. Okay, our answer could be C or A, but the person is not SP. There must be something above SP. Okay, commissioner or something like that. Okay, if the commissioner is there, then you can proceed with it. Yes, please.
Connection with Chief Minister of the state.
Yes, yes. So you will not talk with the Chief Minister of the state. Will you talk with the Chief Minister of the state regarding this issue? And you are a training ASP also. That also you have to take into account. See, you must know what is your position, where are others positioned, and you have to take a decision based on that. Okay, what would be this as a Tahsildar? Same scenario as Tahsildar. What did you do as a Tahsildar? Not as ASP. As a Tahsildar, you are put up here, and this is the situation. What will you do? Sorry? Okay. One, you will go to the collector. Next, you will go to the spot and see what's happening. That is also there, because you have to assess what is the amount of losses, and you have to report it to the collector. So that is that. So based on the positions you hold, the options will differ. Okay. Not every option will have the same thing. Fine. Good. 16. I'm not sure. I have not made my mind. Seriously saying, I have not made my mind. Okay, fine. Okay, I will see on this situation. Okay, questions like this, I don't know what is correct, what is wrong. Only know that there is no negatives in it. Okay, so I will basically go from answers. Like I am giving you a head up. How will I proceed with the answer? Okay, it's about emergency quota for the first class. Okay, emergency quota for the first class. Who will I give? Is a UPC student much required at that point of time? So on that option, see option 4 there, remove option 4. C and D not there. Okay, so it's either between A or B. Okay, if you are not sure about A or B, okay, try to attend one option. Okay, you 50% chance whether you get it right or you make it a loss. That is how you have to go with it. You are getting it right or getting it wrong. Okay, 50-50. But you have to make a call here. Okay, see that 2 is there in both options. Next options 1 and 2 is there. Okay, so it's either between 1 or 3, which is important. Sorry, it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay, and not necessarily first class, but yeah. Sorry, man. Any class can be given. Any class can be. It's only they have mentioned first class. Okay, I have underlined first class. Try to underline the questions. Whatever the keywords are given. Okay, what are the keywords in this question? Wait. Like start from the beginning. What are you? Underline that. Okay, what are you in charge of? EQ, release that, underline that. Okay, then for what? There are 2 berths available. Okay, underline 2 berth because that is important, either 1 or 2. Okay, that you have to do it. Please excuse me, sir. Underline. I'm just saying underline. I'm not wasting my time over here. Underline the sections which I have told. Okay, next 2 both. After that, AC first class. Okay, and 4 have applied. Okay, all these sections should be underlined. It's only then you will know what is important. Okay, if you do it, just imagine that's the whole question is 100% of the question. The underlined section would fall about what percentage? What is the percentage? If the whole question is 100%, what is the underlined section fall up to? 40%. So that is the important section which is required for you from the question. The rest all is unrequired. Right? So out of that 40%, you have to pick and choose what is important. Fine. I would select A. Could be wrong, could be right. I'm not sure, but could be wrong, could be right.
But first class is ரொம்ப comfortable. You can give it for the heart patient. It will be more comfortable rather than going for second class and third class.
Heart patient.
Yeah. You need to
Okay.
make him more comfortable.
Okay, fine. 1 and 3. Where is 1 and 3? There's no option 1 and 3. See the line below, A, B, C, D. Color. Sorry? I'm not sure. I don't have the world knowledge on that part. Okay, fine. Okay, let's move to the next question. Let's move. Don't waste time. Yeah, move. Excuse me. Move to the next question, please. 17th. Okay, if you're not underlining, please underline. Okay, A, B, C, D. Practice it like with consciousness. Okay, it's only if you practice things with consciousness, you will get it. Underline each question, scribble. This particular question paper is not to make it like you're not taking it for beauty competition. Okay, if you want to take it if you want to have a clean sheet, you can come home, take a printout and have a clean question paper also. UPSC is giving you that feasibility. So on that condition, make use of the paper. Okay, scribble. Okay, underline sections, please tell me on the underline sections of the question. 17, Naxalites. Okay, whom are they kidnapped? Tourist. Yeah. Okay, demand is okay, fine. Next. Okay. See, you are underlining only the terms. You're not. Will you recommend and all that is not there. Okay, so on that condition, it's only 50% of the question again. Fine. Option A, how many will take it? Release the criminals. Okay. B, make dialogue with the Naxals, gain time. Okay, majority. Shoot the Naxals. Okay. Ignore the threat. How many you do ignore the threat? Okay, nobody would ignore the threat. That's good. Because you are not running away from your job. So D is outrightly tick across, okay? Shoot the Naxals can be possible, but you have to find them. That is again. Okay? Release the criminals or A or B is the option. So go with A or B. How many of you to release the criminals? You have worked, toiled hard to nab them. So you can discuss on that point, you can do it, but the first thing which you try to do is make time. So B. Obviously. Okay, 18th question, come on. A, B, C, D. A, how many people will do it? Excuse me, A. How many? No one. B. C. Fine. D. Correct. C. 19. See, if you are trying to save an innocent life, would you not try to save a policeman's life? As a citizen, you are trying to save a person, okay? Yeah. Why a policeman is not a citizen of India? No, it is a duty to risk the life, it seems. Okay. 19. A, B, C, D. A. How many? No one. B. Majority. C. Okay. D. Escort the minister. What is the point? Like, what is the question?
If it happens right under my nose, I have the right to arrest him.
See, SP for district by elections taking place, you receive information that the ruling party ministers are distributing money. You will escort the minister. Why would you do that?
I said if it happens right under my nose, I will have the right to arrest him.
Okay. But why should you escort the minister on that point? To escort the minister is to safeguard him. Right?
Yeah, safeguard him.
But it's not your, they have not,
Not be able to do it.
excuse me please, there's a clarification going on here. Yeah.
Escorting him, by which means he would not be able to do it under my watch, and in case something like that happens, I would have all the right to take.
But you don't have any other job to do it as SP of the district? Rather than escorting the minister, it is that important to escort a minister to check whether he is distributing the money?
She's escort personally. I could send someone to escort, like a subordinate.
Okay. Fine, I have not thought about it on this man. Okay. C. How many of you took C? Like, yeah, fine. Meet the minister, tell him that he is doing, does he know that he is doing something unlawful? He knows it, right? See, distributing the money, he knows for sure that he is doing it unlawful. But you cannot leave the whole thing up. Escort the minister is you leave all other jobs and then you are escorting the minister along with him.
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
Okay, that is not, but that's what C would not be correct. Catch and arrest the minister only if you have very strong information as a sting operation has been done and something like that, and if you have a solid evidence, then you do it. They have not mentioned there's a solid evidence, so A might not be the correct option. So therefore B. Okay, it's not necessary that B is the correct option. Since C, D and A did not solve all of the problems, you try to put a into mark next to the question which doesn't solve, so B. So the most appropriate would be B. That's how you have to take it in decision making. Okay. 20. Let's do 20. A, B, C, D. Come on, guys. 20 questions you have done. A. No one. B. A little bit higher. Okay, 50%. C. Okay. D. Actually this question is you are a policeman. I have mentioned that also. Did you check that? Okay, so as a policeman, you want to take time, you take time, solve it again. If you have not seen that, you are the policeman of that place. Okay, policeman or SP or something like that. Done? Excuse me, A, any changes? A, how many? 50%, same thing. No, B was 50, right? A no one. You are the policeman, you will inform the Tahsildar to take action. Again, he is not your direct superior, okay? The Tahsildar is not your direct superior. So, on that case, it is you are running away from duty if you have taken option B. Fine? Yes? Who has said no? Yeah. But you can actually take, Can you inform like that? Cross department. You can inform him, but he has to. Does he has to take action, or no? You have to take action.
Prove whether that is illegal or legal. Tahsildar has a right to prove that it is a
Also, penalty.
Okay. Okay.
So we can arrest them for theft and
What would be the first step you do it? What is the second step you do it?
Revenue official.
Yaar, Tahsildar is revenue official.
He has the blessings of revenue official.
Revenue officials could be RO, RDO, collector. But he has to say it is legal or illegal. That is why it is the local area. So what would be your first step? What would be your second step? Actually, option D and B are the first and second steps. What would you do it? B. Why B again? Why not arrest him? See, he can even run away from the spot. If it's illegal, he can run away from the spot. Oh, it is illegal. You know, okay. He can run away from the spot. So, how would you do it? You can do a detention, something like that. It is allowed in the possibility. So, first step would be D, and next is inform the Tahsildar. I would do that. See, I'm not saying it's wrong. Two options, either of the options could be correct on the UPSC form.
also because they have the blessings of revenue officials. So you file an FIR, then you inform others.
Debate on that.
if they are doing some legally, they are
You find illegal quarry. Sorry. Please, silence, please. Yeah.
they have the right to do that.
Who has the right to do it?
That fellow that mining activities allowed for them.
Okay. Please. Let him make his point.
Unless and until the revenue officials come and prove that this is illegal, how can I make a
But you have found out that it is illegal. Wait, please. Wait. While going through the area, you find the illegal quarrying. You find it as illegal. It is given there. It is stated there. Yes, they have to prove. They have to prove the areas where it is legal, where it is illegal. Please, sir. Please, yeah. But you can make an arrest, I guess. Illegal mining, na? At least the driver you can arrest and have it. You have the proof. That is the evidence you have that they have done a illegal mining. Okay. If you leave that evidence to run away, then you don't have a case. You have to make a case. How do you make a case if that's not illegal? Suddenly they come and say, we did not mine it here. What did you do? You leave it. Tahsildar comes and says it's illegal mining. And at that point of time, nobody is mining there. Where do you have a case? And you try to nab 3 or 4 people, they said they did not mine there.
while asking, we have to keep the revenue officials
That will take time. That will take time. Okay. So arrest him for theft. That is your evidence. And the second is inform the Tahsildar about the taking action, because he has to take the action. Okay. So we have done 20 questions here. I'm afraid we are running short of time. So why don't we take our UPSC pattern and solve the questions? Some one paper, maybe 2013, last year paper. Can you solve it? The rest questions, I'll let you know what to do with it. Maybe we will have another class and do it, or I will ask you to do it. Do you want another class to do it? Other questions? But discussion is important, right? There are some mistakes which are happening here and there. So how would you know what is correct, what is not correct? Okay, I'll speak to Charan and let you know what to be done on that. Okay, you have the paper with you. Next class I'll let you know what to be done. Maybe next class also decision making. Okay, so UPSC 2013 question, try to solve it. If you have any difficulty, come to me, because I don't have the question paper with me right now.